for joining me in my mom's basement. I hope somebody brought Mountain Dew or Funyuns, or else I'll be super disappointed today. But thank you guys for coming out to the Drop Comedy Club on this chilly Saturday evening. We appreciate it. Any birthdays, anniversaries, recent vasectomies out there? Any celebrations?
Yeah, birthday.
Yeah, birthday? Yeah. Congratulations. You guys want to sing happy birthday for them?
Yes.
All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday. Stop! That's all the time we got. We got a second show. But let's get into some rules real quick. Silence your cell phones. Put them on vibrate. We don't want to interrupt the flow of the show. Don't video record the comics unless they explicitly ask you to. It's their material. They get to do with it what they want. No flash photography. It's just a distraction to everybody. No heckling. We all saw the Oscars. But like heckling also includes like throwing back your witty remark or like your funny comment. People paid to see us, not to hear you, so just keep it quiet, guys. And then keep your table talk to a minimum. It is a show, so we get it, but just try and be quiet because we want to give you guys as much laughter as we can tonight. The bathrooms are located in the gym over here. If there's anything substantial, I go upstairs because that's like a 50-50 shot on it working and you don't want to run the risk. We've got a great lineup for you guys tonight. It's chock full of local comedians. The first guest spot is Chris Gaffright. Let's give him a hand. Our second guest spot is Jacob McAllister. Give him a hand. And our featured comic is a local favorite and friend of the club. It's Cody Marshall. Let's give him a big round of applause. And then you guys are in for a treat tonight. Our headliner is just hilarious, and you guys are gonna, it's a once in a lifetime chance. And it's just, let's give a big round of applause for Stewart Huff. So if anybody has got any drinks out there, can we do a toast real quick? Sure. Let's get them up. To the success of my newly created OnlyFans account. Thank you very much. So let's get into this. My name is John Freitag. I am your MC tonight. And don't I kind of look like I should be headlining that When We Were Young festival? I'm just missing the eyeliner, a lip piercing, and a sexual assault charge. And I already got my band name picked out too. It's kind of edgy. It's My Clinical Depression. I recently drove out to Chicago to support my boss because you got to brown nose as much as you can to get ahead, kids. And I always hate driving to Chicago because the traffic is the worst. It just gives me the worst anxiety and everybody's a maniac out there. But I got to telling myself that was all in my head and that it wasn't going to be that bad. It was. It was. And I always know when I hit Chicago traffic because I'm still driving like I'm in the movie Driving Miss Daisy, which I've never seen, but I assume Miss Daisy enjoys speed limits. And then everybody else around me is driving like it's the Fast and the Furious. Except there's no Vin Diesel character to pull up next to me, nod, and go family, and then drive off into the wind. It's just a bunch of serial killers hopped up on Frappuccinos. Like this one person in particular wouldn't let me into a lane as mine was quickly ending. In my head, I'm thinking, all right, some small dick asshole just boxing me out. And then I eventually get behind this Jeffrey Dahmer on wheels, and they have a bunch of pink breast cancer survivor ribbons and magnets on the back of the car. So like now I'm the bad guy. I'm the small dick asshole. Now I'm the one with the lump in my chest. Because she's strong. She's a hero. She's a survivor. But for just 1 second, I wish she wasn't. Like, I'm glad she gets to live a long life and it didn't get cut short. But for the smallest amount of time, her pink ribbons had me seeing red. And I'm glad she gets to go home to her friends, family, and loved ones. But for the smallest moment, I wish we cut federal funding. So as I'm driving into Chicago, I'm also listening to the radio. There's a pretty catchy song on it that predominantly features the word hose. It goes, "You can't turn a hoe into a housewife." And because it's catchy, I wanted to sing along to it. And as the chorus was coming up, I got myself pumped up, and I belt out, "You can't turn a hoe into a housewife." But the radio betrayed me. It went, "You can't turn it into a housewife." Which I get, like we're censoring the radio for the kids. But where are my hoes at? And like, what's the end goal? Because I know as a kid, when I didn't know what was in a song, I would look it up. And that's how I learned most of my curse words. Are we just trying to create more verbose bullies? They'll be out in the playground calling each other petulant ragamuffins and pedantic plebeians. I've worked with kids. They're going to swing faster and harder on that condescending asshole than anybody else on the playground. So here's my solution. We uncensor the radio. Let them hear all the words, so at least they know how to use them. Don't use the N-word or the other F-word. Plus, how delightful would it be to see an 8-year-old finish the last piece of birthday cake, put his fork down, and go, "Fuck, that's delicious." Or at least put WAP back on the radio. Because the alternative, wet and gushy, is somehow more vulgar. But the final step to my plan is really sealing the deal. We let adults curse the kids. So that I can finally tell that snot-nosed little runt, Billy, from down the road, that he's a dumb little bitch for thinking my hair is stupid. My hair is not stupid, it's cool. I am recently single and dating, so I created a Tinder because duh. My profile read, 6'4", loves the outdoors, loves to work out. And it was working out great. I got a lot of matches. But the problem was, it was a bunch of rock climbers. Which makes sense, I like broad shoulders and a big back. But the problem with rock climbers is it's their entire personality. Their favorite genre of music, rock. Their favorite actor, The Rock. Their favorite drink, anything, as long as it's on the rocks. Their favorite movie, Marley and Me, because even these monsters need to cry. They're always talking about hitting the wall or hitting the boulder, and I'm just like, I need to hit this bong because you are too much for me right now. Plus, they always got chalk on their hands, so you never get a dry hand job. So I changed my profile. Now it reads, 6'4", still important, will pay for dinner, spit on me. And it's working out a lot better. It's working out a lot better. Dating at my age, though, is kind of weird. I'm 28 years old, and it's like right around that age where my peers are deciding if they want to have kids or not, and I'm still deciding which belt to choke myself with while I jerk off tonight. I got one more for you, and then we'll get moving on to our next comic. I need you guys to think on this one, though. Why can our buttholes taste spicy but not sweet?
Oh my gosh.
Like, why do I have to feel the burn of a pepper twice when all I really want is the sweet kiss from a Twinkie? All right, guys. Are you guys ready to get this show started? Are you ready for your next comic? I said, are you ready for your next comic? Your next comic is a local guy, so that's awesome. Give a round of applause for that. He's toured across clubs around the country. Let's give a big, warm welcome to Chris Gathright.
Hello. Good job.